I will show you how to make a layout like this. 2 weeks ago, not 2 weeks, month ago, I showed you at the Cocoa Vanilla Studio blog this page with big navy flowers. This one was created from new collection called Wild and Free. And I also cut a few flowers using vellum that is in Wild and Free collection. And I had a lot of questions on how I made those flowers, so I decided to create a layout with similar flowers. Of course, I will not duplicate the same page, but I will show you how to make those flowers. They are really easy to make. They consist of 2 parts, flowers and a stem with leaves. I sew the stem and leaves using the sewing machine, and after they were ready, I used my watercolor paints to paint the leaves. This Wild and Free collection is all watercolor, has a watercolor look, so my watercolor leaves looks just perfect there. And I will create my page using spring pictures. They were taken a few years ago by me, and there is only a clear blue sky and some apple and cherry blossoms. I will use this gorgeous paper from Make-A-Wish collection as my background, and I will use this wood grain side. I think it will look great with pink and blue flowers, and this is the secret of my flowers. I just sketched them and fussy cut them. I have those stencils, I created them by myself. I just sketched some flowers. It is very easy because they are really simple flowers. Some of them have 5 petals, some of them have 4, and some of them have 3 petals. So it's really easy. You can create a stencil by yourself and keep it somewhere, use it every time you want. You don't have to create a stencil, you just can sketch with the pencil directly onto the paper. I will use this pencil to outdraw the flowers, and I will fussy cut them and I will attach them. And here is the process video for the page. As you can see, I take a stencil, I use it to draw the flower. Next, I fussy cut it. I use the other side of the paper because I don't want to be the pencil lines visible. You can also erase them, but sometimes with the pattern paper you can also remove the color from the paper, so it's safe to draw on the other side. And now you have to cut some, I don't know, 10 flowers maybe in different sizes. I also changed the shape of the flower. I'm using just a regular pen to bend the petals, and those are my flowers. You can also cut some flowers using the vellum. I used the regular vellum, not the one from Wild and Free collection, because I didn't want navy on my page. But first, before I glue down the flowers, I want to add some fresh colors to the page, so I decided to use yellow mists. I'm using the packaging technique, and I'm just stamping my mists. I'm just splashing my mists over the foil, and I'm stamping with the foil, adding a little bit of shimmer and color in the spots where my flowers will be. I am also splashing using the yellow mist in the area where the flowers will be, and I will leave it to dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to add some frames to my pictures, I am using another Make-A-Wish paper with navy stripes, and I will also add 2 layers of cardboard beneath my pictures to add a little bit of dimension to the page. And when my pictures will be ready, I will glue them to the page. And this is the stage of adding the cardboard to my pictures. I think, yes, it is. You can also use 3D foam squares, some foam bought in the hobby stores. I am using cardboard because it's cheap and I have a lot of them. And now I'm building a composition using my flowers. As you can see, I also have vellum flowers that I cut it, and I will attach them to my page. First I will glue the pictures, and then I will glue my flowers. I am adding a drop of glue only in the middle of the flower. I don't want my petals to be glued to the page. I want my flowers to look dimensional, and I am using a pencil to add shape to my petals. You can also use your hands and whatever tool you like to shape the petals. And now it's time for a vellum flower. I have one big vellum flower and 2 or 3, I don't remember, 2 smaller flowers. I also have a few blue and pink smaller flowers because I wanted the biggest flowers to be around my picture, and then the smaller flowers on the edges of the page. As you can see, I am adding shape to each flower before I glue it, and remember not to add too much glue, only in the middle of the flower. And now, after it's all glued down, I need to add centers. I don't know how to call it in English, you know, the middle part of the flower. I am using woodies from different Cocoa Vanilla collections, but I'm also using enamel dots. I don't remember the exact names of collections. I think those orange pink are from Color Me Happy, but the second one I don't remember which collection they were. I am using woodies from different collection, the Free Spirit collection, Totally Rat, Hello Sunshine. So as you can see, it's a mix of everything. And now, when the flowers are ready, I will add some shades, adding watercolors in the middle of the flower, and I am also lightly touching the edges of the petals. The water from watercolors will also help to shape the flowers. It will raise the petals more, especially with the vellum flowers. As vellum flowers are not colored, I will add a yellow in the middle of the flower and on the edges of the petals. Thanks to that, I will have another color of the flowers, but it won't be too much of yellow over there, just a little bit. I am shading also my blue flowers, adding darker shade of blue paint. It's really very simple. You don't need to add too much of water, and be careful with touching the petals before the water dries, because you can just rip off the petals. They are soft in the middle of the flower, and it's easy to damage them. And now, as I said, I am painting my vellum flowers using the yellow paint, and it gives me such a nice color combo with yellow, pink and blue. This is my favorite colors, I think, and I use them a lot on my pages. And now my flowers are dry. I am adding some flowers from Hello Sunshine ephemera pack. They are colorful and they match my page very nicely. I only have those few left, so I am doing my best with placing them. I'm also using some 3D foam to add a little bit of dimension over some flowers. I also have these chipboard stickers from Make-A-Wish collection. The banner with the fun inscription and two, what is this? I don't know how to call it. Two elements, one with heart, one with a smile inscription, and I added them to my composition. I also hand cutted some leaves using this paper from Color Me Happy collection. This is the green paper, and I just hand cutted very simple leaf shapes, and I will place them among my flowers. I'm just adding them a little bit of dimension by bending them in the middle. And now I will glue all the leaves down. There will be more of them, and this is the part when I am done with adding leaves. I also wanted to add a little bit of a frame over my page, so I took this paper from Make-A-Wish collection, cut it 4 strips. They are about 1/4 of an inch, I think, half of the centimeter, and I will just add them around my page to create a frame. It's very easy. You can also sew the frame using the sewing machine. I was too lazy to get it out, so I decided I will just glue the frame. I am not marking it with the ruler. I'm just using my eye to match the lines. If they will not match in 100%, nothing won't happen, because you know it's just a whimsical page with whimsical flowers, so it don't have to be very straight, very exact. Now the frame is ready. I like the frames around my pages, and it's time for some finishing touches. I wanted to add the title Hello Spring, and I used this Hello chipboard sticker from Make-A-Wish collection, and I will also add a spring using alpha stickers from Make-A-Wish, and the Hello it's not from Make-A-Wish. Hello is from the newest collection called Wild and Free, so sorry for my mistake. And now I am creating a spring. First I wanted to mix pink and blue letters, but finally I decided to make them only blue because pink wasn't that visible over the flowers. So we have Hello Spring, and I will add a little bit of glue under each letter because they will stick better then. And they won't fall out of the page. I will also add some wood veneers from the Hello Sunshine collection, only 2 leaves and few hearts, and also this nice flower. I'm just placing them in my composition of flowers. And as I remember, I will also use some woodies, one little woody. Yes, I did it. I remembered well. And it's almost done. A few enamel dots here and there. And something I usually do, a few splatters. I used 3 mists. They are all Heidi Swap Color Shine Mist. First yellow color is called Butter. The lime color is called Citron, and the pink color is called Pink. I like the freshness of the splatters. They look really nice on this page and on this wood grain. And that's it, my page is ready. Here are some close-ups, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you finally know how to create the flowers like that. Thank you for watching and see you soon somewhere over the Cocoa Vanilla Studio blog. Bye bye.